All right, so I'm going to leave Jehovah's Witnesses. Where do I go? What's next? Where do I go from here? Once I leave, where do I go? And so you can, that's a question you hear a lot of times. A lot of people refer to that, going back to the Bible, and was it Peter who said, well, a lot of people say Peter said, "Where are we going to go, or where should I go? Can I go?" Well, actually, what he said is basically like, "Who am I going to follow?" You alone have sayings of truth, or whatever. So it was about who, not where. So in the end, this is your opportunity to start making decisions as to what you believe. But the beautiful part is, you don't have to do anything. When you leave Jehovah's Witnesses, you're going to have a hole in your life, this thing that you used to go do all the time, and you can fill it however you want. For some of you, you're going to still have that faith or that belief, and you're going to want to fill it in some way. For others, you're going to say, hey, you know what? This has been traumatic. I don't want to look at any of it for a while. That's a great thing too. You don't have to look at it for a while, as far as, especially when it comes to matters of religion and faith. Then when it comes to others, it's going to be a time of exploration and study. Everything that I believed was based on everything I've been told. And it's all been based on this book, the Bible. So I'm going to start, I questioned what I believed. Now let's look at, what does the Bible really say? And what is the Bible? How did it really come to be? What goes into it? What are some of the issues with the book that maybe we've never really been allowed to look at? These are different paths you can take. You can go try to find another religion if you wish. You can be an independent Christian, kind of have your own beliefs. You can go, some people choose, a lot of people seem to like the Unitarian, I think it's the UU Church, the Unitarian Universalist. Basically, it's a non-denominational church, and some people find the community maybe that they're missing in going to something like that. Other people, their church is, or their kingdom hall is going out in nature, and they just go out and they feel connected to something bigger than them, and that's where they end up. Look at paganism or something like that. There are people who I know people who are Satanists, and that's not what we thought it was, what we were told that it was. Some people end up being atheists after doing a lot of research, or agnostics, or whatever. The point being, where do you go? Where do you want to go? This is your chance to say, where do I want to go? Right now, do I feel like I just need some time? This has all been very traumatic. Maybe I just need some time to just kind of walk away from all of it, and maybe get some comfort in not knowing. That's one of the things humans struggle with, is not knowing, and there's a lot of anxiety around that. But why do you have to know? Do you have to know? Do you want to know? These are all valid questions. Think about it. What do you want to get out of this experience at this point? And the decision you make today doesn't have to be your decision forever. Just like your decision, honestly, to be one of Jehovah's Witnesses at some point doesn't have to be forever. You're here because it wasn't forever. The same is true when you first leave. You're going to struggle with where am I headed? A loss of direction, a loss of purpose. If you want some immediate purpose, go volunteer at a soup kitchen. Go work at a rescue shelter. Go do something good for the people around you. Serve people. Service, not field service, but actually serving people is a beautiful thing that can easily give you some sense of purpose and belonging right off the bat. And you don't have to, and again, that's not forever either. That's just something you can do if you kind of feel that hole in your life and that's what you want to do. But ultimately, again, these are all options and you get to choose.